Hello everyone. In this presentation, we will discuss the effectiveness of our current evaluation model and the implementation of an alternative model of supervision. During the past 7 weeks, I've learned a lot about history of supervision, including different observation tools and models, such as the Danielson and Marzano model, formal and informal observations, feedback, and reflection. For this project, I've worked with Ms. Kalix, as she has allowed me to visit her classroom, observe her lessons using a variety of observation tools, such as Marzano, informal and formal observations, and pre- and post-observation conferences, to plan and reflect on lessons and instructional practices. Through this 7-week process, we have come to several conclusions, and we're going to discuss some of them today. We currently use the Marzano observation tool for observations and teacher evaluations. The issue that we find with this tool is that it has 41 elements, and that can be overwhelming. It's overwhelming for both teachers and principals. There are too many areas of focus, so it's really important, we find, that in the pre-conference, you can sit down and really focus on one or two that you really need extra support on, and have the principal come in and observe those components in order for you to receive effective feedback. It's also extremely difficult for a principal with 25 or 30 teachers to be the sole person responsible to observe instruction and meet with teachers for pre- and post-observations frequently in order to provide the necessary support to improve instructional strategies and ultimate benefit student achievement. And observations without feedback and support are pointless. And I discovered through this project that in the past, observations usually did not have post-observational conferences. Principals, I feel, are overwhelmed with responsibilities, and we need to look at an alternative mode of supervision to help us support our teachers effectively to improve teacher practice and learner outcomes. The mission and vision at St. Joseph Catholic Academy is to empower students to serve God and each other by being well-rounded, well-educated, responsible, and compassionate citizens of the global community. In keeping with our school's mission and vision to empower, we can empower one another through peer coaching. Learning from one another, we are the experts, and we can build a community of learners. More learning for more people, more of the time. Why peer coaching? Peer coaching encourages a collaborative learning environment where educators actively engage in sharing experiences, knowledge, and skills, and this fosters a culture of continuous improvement and mutual support among colleagues. How will it improve instruction? Well, there are many ways that instruction will be improved. One is through targeted feedback and support. This personalized support helps in improving teaching techniques and strategies. It addresses specific teaching practices and areas of improvement. Through reflective practice, engaging in peer coaching encourages reflective practice. Educators have the opportunity to reflect on their teaching methods, assess their strengths and weaknesses, and explore new perspectives and approaches. And it's non-evaluative. So teachers aren't worried about their evaluation or what rubric it's going to be scored on. This is just to be supportive. From this type of supervision, we can help one another learn and grow. Teachers are in charge of their own learning. How did we come up with the need for peer coaching? We decided on peer coaching as an alternative form of supervision for our school through collection of data. Staff surveying, identifying areas where teachers want support, assessment of teaching practices, past successes with teachers as mentors, and students' performance data. All of this data points to the fact that we need more support for our teachers. We need steps to implement this alternative form of supervision. The first step would be to identify and train coaches. Ask for volunteers and select interest teachers as coaches. Provide comprehensive training for them on coaching skills, active listening, feedback, and goal setting. Secondly, establish a schedule, and this is really crucial to this being able to work. We need to implement a structured coaching schedule with regular meetings between coaching pairs or groups, provide templates or guidelines for observation, feedback, reflection, and goal setting. And it needs to be monitored and supported. regularly check in with coaches and participants to monitor progress and address any challenges, collect data, and make changes when necessary. And finally, recognition and celebration, acknowledging the achievements and successes and improvements resulting from peer coaching, highlighting the positive impacts on teaching practices, student learning, and overall student culture and school culture. And finally, sharing documentation of the successful practices through testimonials or through videos of expertise teaching practices to help other schools or other faculty members. Thank you for your support and collaboration, and a special thank you to Ms. Calix for taking part in this project with me, and to Class 3B for inviting me into their classroom. And I would also like to thank everyone in my education class for their continued support and feedback. Thank you.